Hi third graders, it's Miss Holford here, and I am here again to help you model some of the things after watching your persuasive video. So today's focus was all about defining a target audience and starting to plan out our thinking. Okay, so I'm going to show you there's actually two ways you can do this. You can either do it on paper or you can do it on the computer, which I'll show you next. So I'm going to start by showing you how I'm planning on a piece of paper. The first thing I want to do is think about my audience. Now, who am I writing to? If we remember yesterday, we chose to talk about more recess at school. That's what we need. So I'm going to start to brainstorm different audience members to target. Now, I could be writing this story for students. I could be writing it to teachers. I could be writing it to parents. But who is the person that's probably going to change their mind? Who do you want to persuade the most out of this? Who could make the change? It's probably going to be teachers. So I am going to choose my target audience, who I'm writing to, as teachers. How we can start to plan out our thinking for our persuasive speech is making some boxes and bullets. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, and up in the box is where you want to put your opinion or your thesis. Sometimes we call it a thesis. Okay, and this is where we want to state exactly what we're trying to persuade or convince our audience of. So you could say, in my opinion, we need to, and then you're stating it. So I'm going to put, we need more recess time. Okay, and now I want to think of a few different reasons. So I have reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. You could make more than 3 reasons. I just have these 3 to get us started. You need at least 3, okay? And what I want us to do is to try and brainstorm different ideas that would help convince my audience that we need more recess time. So I'm going to use the examples from the instructional video that you watched before this. She said one of the reasons is because it's fun. Okay, these do not need to be in complete sentences when you're planning. It's just your ideas that you're kind of putting out there. And then when you start to draft is when you can put it into complete sentences. Another one she said was time to play with friends. She said a longer break. And just because she added a 4th reason, I'm going to add a 4th reason. Again, you don't have to. She said because it's healthy. Okay, so here is how I kind of planned and drafted out my thinking for my persuasive speech on we need more recess time. I made my opinion or thesis up here, and then I listed a few different reasons. So here is option 1 of how you can do this. You can create just on a piece of paper your thinking. The second option you can do is you can make a Google Doc right away. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to flip it to my computer screen so I can show you how we're going to do that. Okay, here is our PowerSchool page, and if we are on the day for persuasive writing, it shows here's the video you're going to watch. This is the model video that you're watching now, and then you're going to create a new Google Doc. Okay, you're going to create a new one and title it Persuasive and your first name. Okay, and so it says here is a format example to copy. So you could click this, and it has the exact same layout that you just saw in Miss Holford's piece of paper. So you can use this to help you plan out the same way. So you can either take and copy this all into your own document, okay? Or you can say File, make a copy, and then I want to title it just like I asked us to. So you want to take the copy of away, and you wanted it to name it Persuasive and your name. So let's just say my name's Bob. So I'm doing Persuasive Bob. Okay. If I copied the document, now I have it all set up for me already. And then I could add in the same thinking. So my targeted audience would be parents. In my opinion, we need more recess time. And then add in some of my ideas. If you notice here, it has the examples evidence. That's something we are going to be doing tomorrow. Okay, so then I'm just going to add in my reasons. Fun, play with friends. Again, this is a second choice. You don't have to do both of them. This is just a choice. Healthy. Okay, so you have the option of either doing this just on a piece of paper today or on the computer. You have a choice. You don't have to do both.